Welcome back to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you so much for staying with us. Well, we begin conversations this morning in studio and we speak with Bishop Robinson Chester Alleyne of the Kingdom Portal Prophetic Ministries. And we're talking about a business expo. Yes, an opportunity, of course, to display and showcase your businesses here on the island of Tobago. We're going to go through the conversations so you can get the information as it relates to that expo. Good morning and welcome, Bishop.
Morning. Thank you so much for having me. Good morning to Tobago and good morning to the team here at Tobago Updates.
Yes. It's a pleasure having you here in studio this morning. And you know what I like about, well, in case you don't know, KPPM is a church, right? It's a ministry of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And what I like about this is that we're talking about business.
Yes.
Business people within the church, promoting and encouraging persons to either start a business, showcase your business, market your business.
That's right.
So I like the holistic approach of the ministry. So talk us through the importance of having this expo here in Tobago.
Well, this is our third annual expo, and we have outgrown our space that we have started in.
Wow.
Because we now have a couple of businesses that have moved from the digital space. In a post-COVID environment, we had most of the businesses online.
Right.
So we are really proud that in this expo, we're going to be highlighting those who have moved from the digital space into the brick and mortar. And we have two of those to highlight. And what is really unique is that the theme for this expo 2024 is let us arise. And we are taking that theme from Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 20, where it says that the God of heaven will make us prosper and we his servants will arise and build. And so we are highlighting those who have had ideas on the back burner, those who are shy, those who really want to come to the fore. And for the third annual, we are going to a powerful venue, which is brand new. And this venue is going to be just adequate for even our birthdays and celebrations. And we want to really bring out the youth especially. We have 4 youth entrepreneurs who are coming. They're in school right now, but they're doing their businesses. And we're going to highlight some of those businesses. And we're saying that this year, the vision of KPPM is to become a premier business hub.
Right.
And we want to center on kingdom businesses throughout Trinidad and Tobago. And our mission is to bring kingdom people, kingdom businesses together. I think the networking and the potential for creativity and growth is really ideal. And in the Tobago space, as you know, Tobago is geographically ideal for business. We see what's happening in the Canaan space, the Bonaccord space, right? And we want to tap also into the resources because Daniel says the people who do know their God, you see, not just know about him, but the people who do know their God, they're going to be so strong. And they're going to do exploits.
That's right.
And so we see this globally. We see people rising up, trillionaires rising up. And we are no different here in the Tobago space. We have ideas too. We have stuff too. And so we want to bring idea of innovation and building awareness, especially with networking and maximizing, the returns on investments and partnering with the banks, partnering with Nedco, partnering with the credit unions within the community. And teaching especially what it is to build a business and not just to build, but to sustain. Because sometimes you could be in a culture that is really moving, but not sustaining. Because the step above faith is management. Because if you believe in God for that business and you're praying for that car and the car comes, you better be able to fix that car, maintain that car. And whatever you put into it, it is going to give back to you.
And I like your breakdown of this and the whole process and ensuring that you empower the people to understand that the part you spoke about after faith is management. Because you're right, sometimes we ask for things and sometimes you see quotes in the social media saying, be careful what you ask for, be prepared for what you ask for. And this, of course, is providing that space for people to prepare for what you ask for, because when you have it, what are you going to do with it?
That's right.
Right. And this provides that opportunity. We were just seeing a video there of the space and it looks beautiful. I hope the director could pull it up again for us to go through this space and I want to talk a little bit about that venue because you mentioned it's relatively new. So I want to talk about it and, the things that can be done there in terms of utilizing this space adequately.
Well, 50 meters from Wassa's main entrance in Lowlands is Havalon Drive. So the moment you get off the highway, if you're coming from the highway, you make a left onto Havalon, 50 meters after Wassa. And in Havilland Drive, the first right, it has not yet been named. The street has not yet been named. It's going to be called Aurora Drive because it's a new development. One of our saints have had this generational blessing and they have transformed it into Bertrude Legacy Park. So this is a generational blessing that has been transformed and it's now open to the public. So we're inviting everyone who's going to be here. And you know, it's Carnival weekend. So we have people from all over that are going to be in the Tobago space. So this beautiful property is going to be open for the Expo, whereby we are not just highlighting the property only, because the potential of this property is for like camps, it's for like weddings. There are buildings where the groom, the bride could relax in. It's a place for birthdays, significant times. It's a place where you can have men could cook, women could cook, a night cookout. And it's a venue that is just designated for the kingdom.
Absolutely. And outside of, and the thing about it is that a business is hosting a business expo.
That's right. That's right. Because this was once just in the vision. Now it's in brick and mortar.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to do. Move vision and just move ideas into brick and mortar and then highlight some of the businesses that are going to be there.
And let's talk about some of the businesses, particularly those 4 young people. You know, I always, as a youth leader myself in my church, I always try to encourage our young people to work towards something.
Right.
Set a goal and work towards it. And what better goal than to be an entrepreneur?
Exactly.
To be the master of your own time.
Exactly.
I decide I'm opening my business today from 10 to 2 and I know that I'm going to make this amount of money. So I work towards this. So I'm very excited to hear about these 4 business persons, these young people who are going to be at the Expo as well.
Well, I'm going to give you the food category first because we're going to have Angie's Delight. These are folks who have been doing excellent in food preparation. We are also having Jay's Dynamic Delight Services. They're doing fresh juices, punches that are really healthy. So we are focusing on the health. We are focusing on those areas that are going to really build the system, the immune system, and biologically give you that boost. We have Mother Flo's Productions, gluten-free desserts. We're having Precious Flavors. This is Tobago ice cream that has been birthed out of bed and breakfast, but no one has known except the pumpkin vine. So we're trying to bring it into the limelight. You have soup lovers, folks who the traditional Saturday soups. There are young people who are going to be doing that, and we are highlighting it because they have been doing it because this is a decade of influence.
Right.
So you find that there are young people who have been influencing their peers and not really, the outside of that circle has not really known. So we have the occasion box TT. These are folks who are doing snow cones, cookies, and special birthday surprises. And we have the senior mothers. We can't leave out the senior mothers. The senior mothers are going to be bringing to the fore their little spices, their remedies. We have Lulu and Things. This is a lady out of Wim from our church who is bringing the crochet back into the limelight, the bags, the handbags. And for the youth, we have Phobe's Creative Delights. So this is going to be a really interesting part of the Expo, where these young people who are still in school but are bringing their businesses out. We have Kelly's Accessories. She's doing handmade jewelry from scratch, really beautiful. We have Kosi's Power Washing, and he's not just doing power washing, he's doing car washing on that day. And he's bringing also his fresh chickens to the Expo for sale. We're also having the area of swimwear. There's someone doing swimwear, really nice swimwear, and we want to highlight these young entrepreneurs who are in school at the very moment and doing this business. And again, the influence that they have within their circles is going to draw other young people to really think out of the box.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love the whole lineup there, the mixes. I was listening to the food part, the different types of food that is coming out, and the young people, and the fact that they're making things from their hands.
Yeah.
So that means they're putting themselves and their personality into this
That's right.
creation. When is this expo taking place?
This is going to be on Saturday, the 26th. We open at 10. We are going to bring down the curtains by 5. So we're inviting the public to come in, sample. We also are encouraging those who have needs for prayer. We have a booth for prayer, for counseling, because we know the situation within our space. There are lots of people who need counseling. There are lots of people who need prayer. So we are not leaving that out of the Kingdom application, whereby you can come and have counseling, you can come and have prayer. And then my wife is having a booth, glow chairs,
Yes.
inspired to glow. That booth is going to be designed for jewelry, things that you can use for gift items. And then I'm combining with my wife. We're going to have inspirational things that we're going to bring to the fore, whereby we can motivate young people, because we have recognized that the Ministry of Education is using facilities when students are suspended. They don't send them home. So we are jumping into that area where we can do counseling and help, especially our young men. And we're just excited about this time.
I like the holistic approach to the business expo. It's not just about, we're having a little sale somewhere, a little garage sale. It's not it's a pop-up shop.
Right.
It's not like a pop-up shop. It literally has, a holistic approach to it. And I want to commend you and commend your team there at KPPM for coming up with this concept and bringing it all together. And what really impressed me is the venue, the fact that it was an idea. And yes, the resources were there, but the person, you actually have to make an effort. You have to make sacrifices. You have to, do something to get something, which is what all these business people are doing on Saturday. They're pulling their resources together. They're setting up in the hot sun. They're going to be there, spending the hours to ensure that they get people to come out. And I'm certain this is not the only marketing. There are other people marketing as well, inviting their friends from far and wide, because you have to put in the work to ensure the success. So let me say congratulations to you and the KPPM family, and I wish you the greatest success. I will be passing through on Saturday to see what is happening
Looking
there.
forward.
Definitely. And, in closing, is there anything else you want to share with our viewers this morning?
We are also going to be networking with other churches within the Moravian Diocese. We have authors that are going to be there. And these authors are not just writing books, but they are also going to offer their services. We are also having a booth that is just unique to the Sargassum here in Tobago. They're going to do a display of their creams, their shampoos, their body oils. And we have also exported Sargassum to Denmark. So the private sector is going to be on display. We have exported the Sargassum, and this Sargassum is going to be used for biofuel.
Well, I am now thinking now about investment. We're looking for investors here.
Definitely.
This thing sounding serious.
Opening up. It's very serious. It's very serious.
And wow, I'm actually blown away, especially by that aspect of it. And once the opportunity presents itself, let's jump on it. Let's jump on the opportunity.
We're excited.
Wow, really, really exciting indeed. And I'm even more curious to come by.
Yes.
So I'll definitely be there for certain. Thank you so much for coming this morning and giving us that information.
Thank you.
And of course, the very best to you and the team there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go for a short break before we continue conversations in studio this morning. And as we go, we invite you to help us share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.
I don't know.